Yes. When I stayed in the when I stay at home, the feelings that I don't have anything to do or any like deadline to complete, it
Mm,
makes me feel relaxed and like feel lazy somehow. And
mm,
although I'm at home, I still
mm,
have my friends by my side, and we often do some activities together.
mm. Okay. Mm. Do you think one day you would spend the whole day 24 hours on the internet?
No, no, I think it's a wasting time activity, and it's also like people make people feel bad. Like
Mm,
surfing the internet is not something that strengthen your health.
mm, mm, mm. And vice versa. In contrast, it affects your health negatively, damage your health, and then when it damage your health, it damage your life too. Okay. So news and media.
Uh,
How much time a day or how much time a week do you spend surfing the news and media online?
uh, Particularly a day, I would spend about Uh, maybe 6 or 7 hours a day when I
Mm,
have no lessons at school,
mm,
or
mhm,
sometimes when I feel boring and suffocating. I just like I don't, I cannot say that spending time on the internet is daily activities. I do that when I'm in the mood.
Yeah. Sorry, wait a minute. I changed the internet connection. It seems like there's interruption. Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, so nowadays I see because of the modern technology developments, people depend on too much on the technology. Like even they are gathering in the public places, they still stick their eyes on the screen. So what do you think about that situation? Is positive or negative?
Yes, I think I cannot tell if anyone is doing something wrong in their time in their life, but
Mm,
uh, to myself, I don't often use the phone when I go out, when I have meals with
mm,
another person,
mm,
or when I just simply go to school. I don't use my phone, and I think that to some people they're like sticking to their phone. I can somehow understand them. Maybe their life are just so boring, or they want to get the news as soon as possible, or
mm,
uh, basically just their job or something that they have to do, they feel is
mm,
right to do. So I
mm,
cannot judge them.
mm. So if you gathered with you and your friends, maybe your uh, teammates working on the project, gathering at the cafe, uh, but some of the members just focus on their screen, surfing online, doing other tasks, which are not related to the responsibilities uh, given to each members. Do you have any reactions on their behaviors? Make any suggestion or advice to them, or just keep silent and ignore that you don't see it, you don't know it.
Yes, I would like be mad at them, very, very mad,
Mm,
and
mm,
sometimes I'll just tell them off. Like I tell them to put the phone down, or maybe I'll leave, or they have to leave or something. Like I'm a
mm,
straight person. I
mm,
don't feel um shy or
mm,
hesitate to tell them
mm,
to.
mm, mm. Okay, so straightforward. In this situation, we need to be straightforward, discuss clearly about our purpose and our attitude of reaction about that kind of behavior, and tell them that it affects the teamwork, project, progress. So if you work with this person and then they made no changes, just continue surfing the net as they like. Would you make the suggestion? No, would you complain to the make the complaints or report to the teacher and then request to change the team members, or you just keep working with them and wait until at the end of the semester, wait until the next semester you change the members.
Yes, I think that if I see them use the phone too much, I would like ignore them for the few first time, like second time or first time something. I would just ignore them. But when it's get like um seriously, yes, I see that they are using too much. I would like complain about that and maybe suggest them to go to another team, or I would tell the teacher about this.
Hmm. Are you scared of they will take revenge on you?
No, so because like this is not high school anymore, it's university
Mm,
now. We have to
mm,
pay a lot to be in the class. So
mm,
what they are doing me and my money something, so I cannot be easy.
okay. Ah. Look at this one. That we have three groups sharing different opinions about how news is consumed, how news is accepted, how news is accepted. Okay, so uh, number one, hmm, number one, ABCD. You already finished at
Uh,
home, right? Right.
let me get.
Hmm. Page 48.
Oh, yes. Number
Okay.
one is
Hmm.
number one is A.
Number one is A. Now read the sentence and then say, for example, continue or read the
Um,
sentence.
continue uh, Continual exposure to the news is bad for us. A.
Okay, keyword in A.
Yes, is become new addicts and
Mm,
negative impact.
Negative impacts and 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Synonyms to continual exposure. Okay, correct. Number two, read the sentence and then tell me the letter.
Yes. Number two, as a news source, there is more confidence in television than in the internet. Is
Mm,
D.
the confidence. Confidence. D. So, mm, synonym or similar meanings phrases. Keyword.
Is it trust?
Just.
Keyword is trust.
Mm,
Serious. Uh,
serious news. Okay.
Rely on television.
Wooden. Rely on television bulletins rather than the internet. Rather than the internet because the Mary just uses the social media for entertainment news and for some serious news, so rely on television bulletins. Number three,
Um, yes, teenagers are only interested in news about actors and pop stars. Is sing
mm, the correct keyword.
is youngsters uh,
Mm,
với lại and
and
entertainment news.
interested only news, entertainment news. Okay, correct. So number four is mean B. Tell me the read the sentence and tell me the keyword. In B, which match the meaning in the sentence for?
The older generation don't know how to read the news using the internet. The
Mm,
keywords are adults. Um,
mm,
they don't know how to access online.
correct. Okay. So we discussed agree or disagree with the ideas. First, continual exposure to the news is bad for us. Do you think so? And give me uh,
Ừ,
the reasons.
rồi.
Mhm. Do you agree or disagree with this idea?
Sorry, I cannot hear you.
Is it okay now?
Um,
Is it
can you
okay now?
repeat?
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Number one, agree or disagree with this idea?
Oh, I think I would totally agree with that because
Mm,
when using the internet become an addiction, is not something that healthy or normal to yourself
mm,
anymore.
mm. Mm. Sometimes you need let your mind relaxed and of course
Mm,
expose yourself to the news all the times not only affects your health, it also bring you the wrong conception or misunderstanding about the words because not only it doesn't it's not always true that the news uh, you can access uh, are the truth and then somehow it can affect your life. Number two, is a news source.
do I
It's
agree with that?
mhm.
Okay. Um, Yeah, yes, I think that this sentence is correct because when we see mostly when we see news on TV is
Mm.
a official news and
Mm.
it's not like the internet when you can post anything on it.
Mm. Yeah, people can post and share and write any news, maybe generates the fake news whenever
Um,
they like, but the informations on the internet need to be verified by the governments or by the uh, authority organization uh, which has the privilege to broadcast the news. So there would be more trust among the viewers on the television rather than the internet. If you want to read the news related to the mm, politics, would you read the newspaper or uh, televisions? Watch televisions?
uh, like at my accommodation at the present
Mm,
uh,
mm,
we don't have the television for our own and I cannot buy the newspaper these days easily. So I
mm,
think I would go to the internet and find
mm,
some official channel to watch the
mm,
news
official channel and
to catch.
website to read the news that you are interested in. Um, because
Yes.
the maybe the website operated by the
Yeah.
governmental organizations would be trustful than any other channels. Teenagers are only interested in news about actors and pop stars. Do you agree?
I think that I think that this statement is not completely right, true, because I see that teenagers are very interested in actors and stars, but not it's not like something they only care about. I can see
Mm,
some of them like they're interested in
mm,
amused about the government, the
mm,
country, or
mm,
the sports, and
mm,
sometimes they use the internet to study,
mm,
um, to know new things. So I don't completely agree with that statement.
mm, okay. Teenagers have a tendency to show their interest in the entertainment news, but it's not exactly all the employees share the same interest, share the same hobbies. There are different news in different aspects, such as politics, culture, education, um, economy, and so about the news that they would be interested in. It depends on their concerns, depends on what kind of information they want to get themselves updated. And I agree with you that some students don't spend time searching the news for their idol, like K-pop, P-pop, so rather than using their time for these wasteful time wasting stuff, they spend time to improve their knowledge, like spending time to study online. Number four, the older generation don't know how to read the news using the internet.
Yes, I think I don't think so, because even though they're older generation, but the country is so developed now, and
Mm,
getting to know how to use the internet is not something that hard or difficult to
mm,
any of us now. So
mm,
the older generation,
mm,
I think they also know how to use the internet
mm,
even better than us.
mm. We also have different kind of news such as printed newspaper, digital newspaper, audio news. Like we watch the news on the watch the videos, or sometimes we listen to the news on the radio using the internet to access. And it depends on the level of development of each country. For example, uh, in the modern cities in developed countries like the US, UK's countries, uh, elderly can completely use the internet, phones, and computer. And compared to the elderly in our hometown, this depends. I mean, in my opinion, I agree with you, and I give the details. Make example. It depends on the level of the development, the regions is it decide how much the the elderly people can use the internet to access more news. Look at this one, watching informations, a smarter way to access the news. I want you to you take turns to read the text with me before we discuss more about these issues, okay? I read A and C and you B and D, okay?
Okay, okay.
Mm. A recent report issued by the international news agency Reuters reveals that smartphones are quickly becoming the most popular way to access the news. Over the last year, this increased has been particularly noted in countries such as the UK, the US, and Japan. In fact, for all countries involved in the survey, usage has increased from 37% to 46%. Furthermore, 66% of smartphone users are now using the device for news on a weekly basis. It's your turn.
Um, by comparison, the number of people using tablets to access the news is decreasing in most countries. More sophisticated
Sophisticated.
smartphones are reducing the need for other portable devices. The need for accessing the news on laptops and desktops has also changed. Over half, 57% still consider these devices the most important ways to access to the news, but this is a decrease of 8% from last year.
The reports also revealed, however, that on average people only use a small number of trusted news sources on their phones. The average across all countries being 1.52 per person. In the UK, for example, over half of smartphone users, 51%, regularly use the BBC app.
The across all countries included in the survey, 25% stated that their smartphone was the main device used for accessing digital news, an increase of 20% since last year. This is particularly true of those aged under 35, with the figure rising to 41%. The overall trend, however, is not to use just one digital device to access the news, but rather a combination of two or three.
Okay. This word for the first stress, noun and verb, also the first stress access. Access.
Oh,
Okay,
access.
access. Now we complete exercise 5. Which paragraphs A to D contain this information? Number 1.
Number one, other ways news is accessed online is A.
A. Mm, so which
Uh,
informations from A mentioned and online?
is smartphones are quickly becoming the most popular way to access the news.
So it's mean they use smartphones, right?
Yes.
So it's the one way. It's the most popular way. And then number 1 ask you the other ways.
Mm,
Okay. So it's not A. Tell me other ways. This means
mm.
smartphone is the only the first way. How about the other ways? They can use other device. Paragraph A
So,
mentioned the device is smartphone. B. Okay. Tell me the
uh,
device. Device
so is it
is
D?
B. Correct. The answer is B.
Uh,
Tell
B.
me, tell me, yeah, tell me which word match other ways. Ah, smartphone is one way.
Is
How about the second
tablets.
way? Tablets, correct. So tablets match with other ways. B.
Uh,
Number 2, read number 2 and then the letter.
over half of smartphone users access news via their phones. Is
Mm,
A.
A. Okay. Details.
Mm, yes, is 66% of smartphone users are now using the device for news.
66 men over half. Sorry, is there any
Mm.
connection problem of you or online? Your
So,
internet connection or my internet
connection
connection?
problem.
I mean,
Is it
sometimes there's
is
a
it
interruption of the voice. I'm not sure it's yours or
Oh,
mine.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yes, I don't know.
But can you hear my voice clearly? Sometimes there's a interruption listening to your voice, like you read the sentence, but I cannot hear one or two sounds from your speech. Can you hear my voice clearly?
So, okay, let me check.
Mm-mm.
Yes, sometimes it's Italy.
Mm. You use 5G, 4G, right? Or you use the Wi-Fi in the building?
Yes, I'm using the Wi-Fi now because
Mm.
it's pretty good today.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Number three.
Yes, the most popular way to access the news digitally is by using several methods. Is
Mm.
uh is the
D, correct. Keyword.
yes is uh, 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 is is not to use just one digital device to access the news, but rather a combination of two or three.
Sorry. Two, three. Okay.
Right?
Access.
Hello, hello.
Access. Okay, now I can hear now. Access new digitally. This means access the digital news. Combine two or three, correct? The last one.
Uh, yes, the younger generation are more likely to use their
Bị, bị mất tiếng
phone
nhưng mà không nghe được ấy.
to access the news.
Tiếng mất tiếng không ấy.
What? Like, I said
Lát
this,
lắm.
this, this.
Ừ, lát lắm luôn á. Nghe không được. Hồi nãy thì hơi đỡ đỡ, giờ bắt đầu lát lại.
Để đi nạp tiền ấy.
Ok, ok. Nó cầm mua một gói luôn ra xài. Đầu tư học không có lỗ đâu.
Được rồi, được rồi, được rồi.
Okay. One more time, please. Number four, tell me the information that match the sentences. This
Uh,
sentence.
yes, is D. We have the
They,
keywords. Um,
mm,
this is particularly true of the age under 35.
and true still under 35, 35 is for the younger generation. Okay, correct. Mm. Now we discuss with this one. Um, tell me the how can you access to the news? Do you read newspapers using a smartphone, tablets, or computer?
Yes, uh, I only use my phones at the present because it's convenient and yes, and saving time, time saving
Mm,
time.
some saving. Uh, if you want to gain more knowledge in other fields, would you prefer buying books, printed books in the bookstore, or going online, download digital book on the phone and read that? Which one is more better and which one is better and more convenient for your current conditions?
Yes, I think that to some in important knowledge, I would buy a book from the store because
Mm,
of course I know that I can download it online, but when I feel that I can easily get to the knowledge, I
mm,
sometimes ignore that and doesn't feel important to learn. And
mm,
when if I used a paper book, I
mm,
I feel like the book motivates me.
mm. Okay. So in other words, can I say that you easily get distractions when you read digital books, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So because it's easy to focus when reading the paper book or because reading books online affect your eyes,
Yes,
affect your eyes,
yes, yes.
your eyes, okay?
I think that it's not really affect my eyes, but using a actual book just
Mm,
feels different. I can, I don't know why, but when I learn by using a real book, I feel
mm,
like I learn faster and
mm,
more effectively.
mm. Okay. If you, in the next 2 years, you have money supported by your parents or maybe by your earned from your part-time job, would you spend that amount of money buying a new smartphone or a new tablet? Which one
Yes,
is more convenient for you for your study?
yes, I think that I'll go with the tablet because
Mm,
the tablet has a bigger screen and
mm,
yes, and I feel like the phone is not for studying somehow. It's for to me, it's for entertaining and
mm,
consuming time. It's not for
mm,
learning
mm.
on phone.
Okay, so different devices have different functions. Sometimes phones and tablets share similar functions, but in other aspects, they are different. Phones is portable and it's easy for you to put it in your pocket, bring it to somewhere, and it's quite convenient for making a phone calls. While a tablet is more suitable for studying because it has bigger screens. Sometimes you can use a tablet, utilize the tablet's functions as the laptop's function, buying a keyboard connected to the tablet, and then you have the new laptop suitable for your studying, designing the projects. on the laptop. But how about choosing between a laptop and a tablet? What do you choose? Which do you choose?
Yes, I think that I'll take the laptop because the tablet is like it's like a phone but a bigger one and I have to
Mm,
hold it, but not like
mm,
the laptop when it could stand on its own
mm,
uh
mm,
is feel like convenient to me.
mm. And this also have more functions, especially some specialized software, which is designed specifically for the industry, and you can access easily process your work rather than using the tablet somehow. Uh,
Yes.
okay. Do you have a habit to access the news online? And if yes, if so, what topics are you interested in?
Yes, like accessing the news online is not like my habit or something. It's just like I accidentally see the news and I read it. It's not like I search the news
Mm,
on purpose.
mm,
And
mm.
sorry, what was the second question?
What kind of topics are you interested in?
Yes, yes.
Entertainment or education or anything else?
Yes, the topic is very like wide. Like I'm not specific, specifically interested in any topic. Just like
Mm,
when I saw
read,
something and
um,
it feels interested
mm,
to me, and I read it.
mm. Um, you read the news randomly suggested on the social media such as Facebook and TikTok,
Yes, yes.
and keep reading for several seconds if it brings you the kind of the sense of interest. Um, do you really seriously want to look for information related to your major at school, or just follow the school materials, having no intention to access more written materials online?
Yes, I think that the knowledge about the major, my major is important, but at the present, I don't feel like uh, purposely look for it online or something. Maybe I just wait for the teacher to give me some requirements and then go and search for the news for the
Okay,
knowledge.
I will share with you one viewpoint about the difference between the students in the countryside and the student in the big cities. Students in the countryside are in passive way to study. They just wait for the teachers giving the knowledge, giving the assignment, and then the best students in the countryside are some other students who always follow the teacher's instruction and assignment, finish all the assignments given by the teachers. But what is more, for the students in the big city, they are always curious about the world. I mean, the excellent students, for example, the knowledge is unlimited, but the knowledge at school given by the teachers is limited. Not because the teacher's knowledge is restricted, just because the limited amount of time at school. So if you want to expand your more knowledge, you need to find the materials by yourself. I suggest you one website. This is called, I used to introduce you, but you don't explore many sections in this one. Sethop.com offers you immense materials for different majors, including your major. And if you are, I know that. Oh, sorry. Are you confident in your communication skills? the way how to interact, communicate, and make other people understand your meaning. Are you confident with your communication skills?
Yes, I do in both language.
Okay. But if you want to, when you enter the job market, you need to learn different skills, communication skill, management skill, negotiation skill that would benefit and make your work more uh, convenient and favorable. So if you now have a lot of time trying to read some maybe Vietnamese book, maybe English book, related to these soft skills, which benefits you in the future. Some people just focus on their specialized knowledge of their major, forgot to develop their interpersonal skills, some soft skill. When they attend the interview, they get stuck, they encounter obstacles, problems to express themselves, just have major knowledge, not soft skill. So they manage and spend many years to improve themselves. I mean, hard skill, which is good for your major, and you need soft skill applied for different aspects, different jobs. Okay, read books. Don't wait for the teachers giving the knowledge. That's the difference between the normal students and excellent students. Okay.
Okay.
Mm. Uh, do you agree with the idea that um, the younger generations have a tendency to read digital news rather than the printed news?
Yes, I do agree with that. Because since the day I went to high school, I haven't seen any people at my age or even younger used
Mm,
newspaper.
mm. If you want to search for information for your project, how many devices would you utilize using at the same time, or just one laptop is enough?
No, I think I would just use my phone because like using too much devices makes me will make me
Mm,
depend on it, and
mm,
it's like time wasting when you have the internet. The news on every devices are the same. So yeah,
mm.
just use my phone.
Okay. To me, a little different. It depends on your conditions. For example, in the past, we just had the phone, use the phone to access the information. Nowadays, I have a phone, a laptop, and then a tablet. Not because I want to use these for entertainment. I use the combine using them at the same time because each one provide me different functions. If you have more conditions to buy the new one, so consider in the future uh, um, mix the functions of these devices to facilitate your work. Facilitate, what does it mean?
Is it tối ưu hóa?
Maybe. Facilities, right? Facilities the equipment that make your work more convenient and go more smoothly. And this one facilitates the verb have. For example, laptops facilitate our work that we can process the information quickly than a phone like that. Facilitate make something more convenient to do. Facilitate. Okay. Um, now, do you need a laptop now, or you don't need that until several years later?
Yes. I heard some people like the older student at my school said that we don't really need laptop for the first year because
Mm,
we don't have so much lessons or assignments to use
mm,
to
mm,
use laptop. So I
mm,
don't think I will need it at the present, but
mm,
maybe in the next year I'll buy one.
mm. Okay. So you mean you just need laptops for your assignment at school? Do you need laptops to improve some technical skills?
Yes, I do, but I don't really need to buy new one because um like I can borrow my friends.
Okay, I know that it depends on our financial conditions, our family conditions, but based on my experience though in the past, studying and then now current work, I suggest if you can if you can save some money buying a laptop for yourself because somehow it would be a little annoying and disturbing when we use others' laptops so often. Of course, we don't like that happening. We don't like that to happen. We just can use it this way to facilitate our study. Somehow it will affect other people's work. So consider buying a laptop as soon as possible if you need a laptop for your studying, you know?
Yes.
Okay. Even they are good, really, really good to you, but somehow it affects other people's study and work, so we need to use our own. Okay.
Oh,
We
okay.
move to the next one. Uh, Accounts. I already explained that meaning in the previous lesson. Again, I want to check your
Uh,
memory. What is it? What does it mean in this
uh,
context?
yes. It's like something that happens in the past.
A description of something. Huh?
Uh,
Description of something. Ah, okay. So cause and effect, description, opinion, reaction, and summary. Number one.
uh,
mm,
yes is reaction
Reactions. Tell me what is the which word refers to reaction?
is shocked.
Correct. Shocked. Okay. Number two.
I think is cause and effect.
So what is the cause and what is the effects? For example, watching TV too much is the cause, and the effects is make your eyes sore. This is the effects. So if you use number two for the type of information is cause and effects, tell me the cause and the effects. Mhm.
I think the cause is the government feels it is no longer necessary to pay for
Mm,
bills,
mm, mhm,
and
mm,
the effect is that this would be a disaster. I think so.
mm. How about the word feel? Feel. I feel it's good. No, I feel it's not good. So the feel, what is it?
Oh, so is opinion.
Correct opinion. Correct. So one reaction, two opinion. Instead of giving you the answer, I want to give you some hints and you need to find the answer by yourself. It's good for your critical thinking. Number three.
Yes is cause and effect.
Mm, okay, prove it. Prove
Yes,
it.
it's the cause is like the speaker said that people must be responsible for their own health or else and the effect is the national will no longer be able to cope.
Okay. So this is the effects. The effects if they don't take the responsibility for their own health. This is the effects. Okay. Okay, correct. Number four.
Yes. Number four is summary.
Summary, correct. So what is it summary about?
It's like the similar to in conclusion.
Mm, in conclusion, and I forgot the name. Huh.
Over.
Overall, overall, overall is the sign for this one. Summary. Number five,
Um, is it her description?
description. So what is it? Description about.
It's like
What does this paragraph describe? Describe the house or anything else?
the paragraph describes the Queen's visits to
Mm,
the
mm,
USA.
correct, correct. Uh, the red carpet, uh, hundreds of guests, correct. So descriptions. Of course, number six for accounts. So tell me, what is it about?
Yes, is about a 60 years old man who was arrested. Like and how he what he looked like, what he looks like.
Mm, mm, okay. Okay, we move to the next one. Continue with cause and effects, factual, reality, opinion, problems, reason, and summary. So remember, each paragraph can be labeled with one or more descriptions. For example, this is opinion, but it also factual. Uh, but the answer is just one side. I and you take turns. You and I take turns reading the whole text. And after that, you regain some insights of the text and I ask you some questions, discuss this topic. I I start with A and you continue B and then take turn C, D, E, F, okay?
Okay.
Read the text. How the younger generations consume the news. A. In recent years, there has been growing concerns by researchers uh, in indeed older generation that younger generations are somewhat disengaged from the news and as a result have a very narrow view of the world around them. This, however, couldn't be further from the truth as shown by a recent study carried out by Media Insight Project, American Press Institute, and Associated Press. According to this research, 85% of youngsters say that keeping up to date with the news is important to them, and 69% receive news on a daily basis. B.
Okay. B, perhaps what some of the older generation fail to understand is that just because the younger generation does not buy a daily newspaper, is it doesn't mean that they don't follow the news. Born into a digital age, or more spe, spec,
Specifically,
specifically the
mm,
age of the internet, the younger generation simply accesses news through the digital devices they grew up using: laptop, tablets, smartphones. A recent study produced by Ofcom revealed that 60% of younger youngsters in the UK use the internet or apps for news, compared to just 21% of those in the older age range. I think is
C.
prob
Yeah, yeah. S. Sorry again, problems.
yes, problem.
What is the problem?
The problem is that the older generation is misunderstood the younger generation.
Hmm. And then they give this one. They give this one. Born to a digital age, they access the news through this one. Ha.
So, is
So
it reason?
correct. It's the reason they explain why. Ha. Why the younger generation do not buy daily newspaper. Ah, but the older fail to understand. They fail to understand why. Because this one, it's because, and this one, they give the reasons. So reasons. And is it true in reality?
Yes, it is.
Yes, so it's reason and
And factual.
factual, correct? Remember, two words, or one paragraph.
Uh,
C. Social media also plays an important part in consuming the news for the younger generation. It also was also revealed that most youngsters actually don't seek out news from social media, but choose to follow it once. They see it there. In other words, they encounter it accidentally, and therefore following the news is secondary. For example, when accessing social media sites, news headlines automatically appear. These catch the user's eyes, and consequently, the news link is clicked and followed. So, which one?
is cause and effects.
So, what is the cause and what is the effects? The cause
Um, because
is
the cause is that uh,
mm,
yes, the cause the effect is oh no, the cause is news headlines automatically appear, and the effect is the user clicked.
okay. And because social media is a important part in them. Huh. So they don't seek the news, the effects because it's play an important part. Every day they read the news on the social media, not in the printed um, newspapers. And then the effects is that they just read when the headlines automatically appear on the screens. And the consequence here, consequence is mean effects. And this is the cause. The cause, cause and effects, correct? They continue with the passage and then tell me the answers.
Yeah, yes. For the moment, social networks are being used selectively. However, for example, social media is used for breaking news, but is not relied on in terms of accuracy,
Mm,
accuracy for
mm,
hot news topics such as economics and or local crime. Youngsters continue to look to original sources for accuracy and reliability. Reliability. Television
mm,
is still the preferred choice for both generations.
mhm. So first is factual because it's real in reality, show the situation in reality, and and
Uh, is it opinion
opinions, feel.
or reason?
Mm, So I give you, it's not opinion. You have a problem, reason, and summary. So which one?
Uh, reason.
Reason. So what is the reason?
Think that the reason that people use the TV for hot topics is because is accuracy.
That's accuracy. So let me check. Accuracy, reliability. So they choose television. And this one, social networks are being used selectively. What does it mean? Selectively, what does it mean?
It's not like they they don't take everything. They choose
Mm,
from
yes.
is
Mm, They need to select which can be just and which can't. Which can't. And then they give you example for the hard news. So look for the original sources. For the accuracy, they choose television. Television. Uh, the reasons. It's somehow similar to Tennessee to say you say the problems, but here to the problems. You said it's the reason. If it's the reason, so why? Why they choose this one? Because it's selective. So these are the supporting ideas for this problem. Uh, for example, for B, it tends to give you reason. First, fail to understand, and then they give you the reason for this one. This is not the reason. This just kind of the sequencing ideas, supporting idea for this one. They choose this one. Uh, you can say the reason. I also think this. Uh, mm, this is the reason, right? Do you think?
yes.
I think it's a choice. Choice. They give you choice and choice. So this is selected. Okay. I think reason okay, but it's also a problems. Also a problems. Huh?
Wow.
Also a problems. Problem is that you cannot believe all the social networks. Mm. Okay. How about E? According to Preston, head of media literacy research of outcome motivations for following the news also vary according to the generations. In her current report on the topic, she states that for the younger generation, news is largely about convenience and being social. For the older generations, however, motivation is greatly linked to a sense of duty and habit. She. This is
Yes,
her
I
report.
think it's factual and
Mm.
reason maybe.
According to you,
Oh,
laptop isn't suitable.
can can
According to me, I think it's necessary. You say no, it's not necessary for you now. According to someone, it means opinion. Okay, opinion. The last one. Read that and tell me the final answer.
yes. Overall, it is fair to say that news plays an important part in our everyday lives, regardless of generation. However,
Mm,
what is different amongst the generations is why and how is
yes.
accessed
Assessed. Okay.
is
Yes,
summary
correct. Because
overall.
overall, now repeat to me this word. Digital, digital,
Is it
digital.
is it
Uh,
tall?
this one, huh?
Is
Digital.
is it
The
tall?
j sound, digital, digital.
Digital. Yes,
Mhm.
digital.
Okay, digital. This one, the third stress, economics.
Economics.
Okay. Um, so the exam skills. Do I did I tell you to do this one? I forgot.
No, no, no. You didn't tell me to do that.
Okay. So I give you 5 minutes. Uh, 5 minutes. Read this one. Read an opinion list, and you match the paragraph A to F we just read. Okay. 5 minutes. Uh, so 10:40 until 10:45. Do it. Read the
Um,
test. Okay, let's start. Yeah.
Um,
Reason why younger generation seeks news.
yes, I think is E.
Incorrect information.
Yes, for the younger generation, news is largely about convenience and being social.
Mhm. Okay, because it's opinions and fake news. Uh, okay, convenience and being social. Correct. Two, opinion news important generation, younger
Um,
generation.
is A.
A correct. Keyword.
According to this research, 85% of youngsters say that keeping up to date with the news is important to them.
Correct. Number three, percentage older adults UK access new digitally.
Is B.
Correct information.
Compared to just 21% of those in the older generation age
Mm,
range.
okay. And it also mentioned digital age and digital devices. Huh? Mm. Number four, idea younger generation largely encounters new by chance.
Yes, is C.
C, correct keyword.
They encounter it accidentally.
Correct. Number five, news great significance both.
Is F.
F, correct keyword.
Um, is regardless of generation.
Correct. Important part, regardless of generation. Why younger generation consume news, modern technology.
Is D.
D,
Yes, D. Oh, one E, E, E. Ủa gì? Chết rồi. Is D, D.
D, B,
Hey,
B.
D.
No, it's not D. D is summary already. D summary. So the reason. So you have
Reason.
B and D, B and D for reason, right? B and D for reason. But now, consume news through modern technology. Modern technology, not social networks.
Oh,
So which work match modern technologies? Which one?
is digital age.
Correct. This one. Digital devices. Tablet, laptop, smartphones.
Oh,
Ah, okay. So modern technologies. Social network isn't technology. Ah, it's the means of kind of communications. Maybe. But this one, me. Okay. Look at your book, page 58. This homework for you. Mm.
okay.
So this one, how many topics? How many
Many top.
speakers? How many discussions?
Oh, is two.
Three. Ha, three discussions. Listen, you listen for gist. This means for um, the main idea for the topic. Now at home. Oh, do I send you the recording for all? No?
No. You haven't.
Okay,
I
I will send you immediately after this lesson. So
Uh,
explain this one. Explain this exercise. What do you need to do for this one?
oh, yes. I think that I have to listen to the conversations,
Mm,
and I find the main concept of each generation.
mm. Okay. According to this one. Uh, for each kind of discussion is short paragraph, a short dialogue. They mention one. I give you one word. Take notes on this one. So party. Uh, the election. Party. What does it mean? A
Um,
party is the one organization that uh, rule rule the country. Vietnam
yes,
only have party.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. How
yeah.
many parties? Correct. How many parties are there in the USA?
Uh, uh, I'm not sure, but maybe one.
Okay. Maybe two main parties in the USA. Only one in our country. Uh, this is one exercise. Second one. mm, So read this and read in silence and explain what do you need to do.
Yes, I have to listen to the speakers, and and I have to decide that who was who's the who has the positive attitude, and
Mm,
I have to like select it them to.
mm. Okay. You will listen to topics. First topic, second topics. One topic, three speaker. One topic, three speakers. And you write who have positive attitude, who have negative one, and who have neutral. Neutral one is mean it's not good and it's not bad.
Oh,
Remember two topics different. Three speaker for one. Three speaker for one. Hmm. And you write speaker one, speaker two, speaker three. How about this one?
which one? Number four or three?
Number three and number
Uh,
four also. So number three first. Listen to the
the studies. Top.
topic. The topic. This is the main idea. And the topic. Uh, how about number four?
Yes, I have to listen to the discussions, and about the opinions of the speakers, and I have to
Mm,
decide that which opinions is Pluto, is Mars expedition and Moon expedition.
okay. They would discuss about. This means they are discussing about three topics, three expedition, three journeys to the space. And remember the finally choice, the final choice. This question is suitable for you to do after you finish number four. Finish number
Oh,
four first, and then remember the final choice and choose number three. For number four, they discuss one, two, three topics. Okay, and remember Simon, Maria, and Dr. Thompson, you should focus on how they call other people name and remember the voice. Which one of Simon and which one of Dr. Thompson? Maria is female voice. And then decide is they positive, negative, or neutral. Ha. Uh,
oh,
this is for opinion. Opinion. They give compliments, or they make complaints, or they feel they have no idea about that. They don't like and they don't dislike. So it's pretty a little difficult. And you do this one, and after that, do number three. Number three is the final question. Uh, okay, homework for you. Track 20, 21, and 22. Okay.
okay.
Okay, so that's all. Thank you. Goodbye. See you next time.
Okay.
Mm.